Jordan Davis lost 20 pounds. At first, I was skeptical about that, but he still is the biggest DT that we have. And they say he's stronger, and they say he's more mobile. Yo, the league and hopefully the Tennessee Titans first get a hand of this, because that's going to be a problem for the league, y'all. And also, Jalen Hurts ranked number 9 over players under 25. We got to have a discussion about that, y'all. Yo, that! A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Jalen Hurts was phenomenal on third down when we needed him. Look, it's a reason why Lane Johnson is not giving up a sack. Plays like this, Jalen Hurts gets out of the way. Just look at him. All right, now watch this play. Boom. See ya. See ya. See ya. And this is my favorite one right here. Boom. Take your ankles. Boom. Take your ankles. Boom. Take your ankles. Get out of here. Come on now. Jalen Hurts MVP. Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, I appreciate you. Hit that sub button. That's right down there. There it go. Yes, and also, it is a bell next week and let you know when I put up all this flavor, man. And last but not least, I appreciate it. Y'all definitely been doing your job, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, for real, for real. Hit this like button for your boy, yes. Push the algorithm out there. More people get to see me. More people get to see the merch. Hopefully people buy enough shirts. I can quit my job, all right? Fresh fact. Fresh fact today is, why burn a bridge? Why people burn bridges and then ask for a boat from the same person that they burned that same bridge? Not only that, why burn a bridge and you ain't got no boat? How you gonna get over to the other side? I mean, this situation to where as though, you know, if you in the game, we know what it's like. People they ask for something just knowing that they're not going to give it back, and they think that they up. Oh, I'm up. My thing was always, oh, if I get something from somebody, I'm coming back. Or if somebody needs something from me, I'm make sure that they come back, because it's going to be more and more money or more opportunities. Don't burn the bridge if you ain't got no boat. Shout out to my guy Branch. All right. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts first. I was going to get into Jordan Davis, but we're going to talk about Jalen Hurts first real fast. This top 10, 25, under 25 players, the list is kind of funny to me. So we're going to go through the list real fast. Michael Parsons, I understand why they got him number 1. I mean, the guy is, you really want to put quarterbacks there, and we're going to get into the quarterbacks that's on here. You really want to put quarterbacks there unless it's a Lawrence Taylor type of guy. I don't have Michael Parsons as a Lawrence Taylor. Now, I'm not no hater. Y'all know how I felt about Michael Parsons. You know, he a Penn State guy, my alum. So I just don't understand how he's number 1 when you look at the rest of the list. Number 2, Justin Jefferson. I ain't got no problem with that. This dude is just dominant. We should have had him, but we settled for a guy in Rhaegar who's over there with him now and doing nothing. You hear no stats about him. I don't even know if he plays at times. All right. Then you got Jamar Chase, another dominant wide receiver. I think was picked 5th. Was picked 5th overall. Going to be getting a big check. Reunited with his old quarterback from college, and has been dominant last year. This year, it's okay. I understand that, you know, he dealt with some injuries last year too, but number 3 is kind of high when you talk about a Tristan Wirfs, who I like a lot. I mean, this tackle, he was one of the reasons why they won the Super Bowl. I mean, he was sturdy. He was sturdy. I'm not saying he's been falling off, but that whole offensive line has just not been good for Tampa Bay. So then we go to number 5, Justin Herbert. To me, I would have had Justin Herbert a little bit higher. And I also would have our guy a little bit higher, but we're going to get into that. Um, Justin Herbert, to me, makes the play. When you look at him, you see a Pat Mahomes type of quarterback. You see a gunslinger. And we faced him last year. We had a chance to beat them, but they had like a 7-minute drive and kicked the field goal to end the game. But we went toe to toe, and Jalen Hurts went toe to toe with that guy. And he's a playmaker. He's a playmaker. I probably would have him higher on here. I definitely would have him higher on here. Um, Quinny Williams. I think he's a defensive tackle for the Jets. Dominant, dominant, dominant. If correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, in the comments below. But is this the guy that sneezed and then blessed himself? But dude's been dominant. He has been dominant, and we're gonna have to see him. We're gonna have to see him. Rashawn Slater, I really don't know too much about him. I really haven't watched him. I don't have no tape on him, so we just gonna skip him. Patrick Surtain at number 8. That's good. I mean, he got mossed by our guy last year, Devontae Smith, when we didn't have an AJ Brown. He was the number 1. Really, really, really solid. Not a shutdown guy. I wouldn't have him over Jalen Hurts, who's at number 9, and then 2 at number 10. Here's what I'm going to say. I don't know if this is just predicated off of since they've been in the league or this year. But if you talking about this year, I mean, Tua and Jalen Hurts, man, they should be in the top 5. I do think Michael Parsons should be in the top 5. I probably would put Justin Jefferson number 1. Because he has been consistent. He has been on this list. He has been the most consistent and been in the league longer than Michael Parsons, and he's been the most consistent guy on here. Then I would probably put Michael Parsons. I put Michael Parsons at number 2. I put Jamar Chase at number 3. And then I got to go Jalen Hurts number 4. And number 5, I got to put 2. And then the rest of the guys, they fall in line. To me, when a guy goes through adversity of getting drafted and they already have their guy there, they bring him in for situational plays or whatever the case may be, trying to be a Taysom Hill type of player, then the quarterback gets benched and he starts winning. Comes his first starting year, takes a team to the playoffs by winning. Takes his team to the playoffs in his first year as starting. And then you see what he's doing this year. So when you add up all those things, he got to be top 5 on this list. It's crazy to me. Let me know what y'all think, because this is blasphemy. But lists is lists, and I don't like it. All right. Jordan Davis lost 20 pounds. And I ain't mad at it. He came in at 260, now around 240. But this is why I like it. Because when you add him to the guys that you have picked up, who has been helping the run game, but your guy that really, really, really is dominant in the middle of the A-gap can hopefully come back against the Tennessee Titans. And I think that we're really going to need him. But for Jordan Davis to be stronger, they're saying to look like he's more in shape, so that's more snaps. And you know what else that is? That's more snaps on passing downs also, because he can get skinny and get through those gaps and get after the quarterback. I was the guy saying that when we drafted him, people were saying, oh, all he do is stop the run, yada, yada, yada. But you have a chance to develop this guy to being a pass rusher also, and to being just a dominant D tackle, a dominant force. And it's looking like this injury might have been a gift. It's looking like this injury might have been a gift for him to come into a situation to where now he is a pass rusher too. And that's going to be scary for the rest of the league, because a lot of these teams are preparing for him just to be on running downs. But if he can get that that jump, that oomph, that whatever you want to call it, and find himself in a predicament to where as though it's 3rd and 10 and he's on the field and he's coming at you, quarterbacks don't want that. Quarterbacks don't want that, especially when you got Dominic and Sue. You still got Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, Linval Joseph. If you on running downs, if you have Jordan Davis and Linval Joseph on the field, that's almost 700 pounds in the middle. That's almost 700 pounds in the middle, and not gonna lie, I don't know how many teams is going to be able to run on that. We gonna see. Hopefully Jordan Davis, he comes back against Tennessee and we shut King Henry down, because that's what we need to do to beat the Titans. Limit him, shut him down, whatever you need to do. Jonathan Gannon, I hope you're listening. You already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.